Hey guys, Matty2387 here. Here to bring you basically a tutorial on how to capture videos using the Hauppauge, the settings I use, how to edit them into Vegas. I'm going to be doing a weekend highlights video. It should be episode 4 for me. It'll basically talk about everything that I do to get them together. They're not too difficult, but there's a few steps involved, so it'll give you a good oversight of everything I do. First thing is, once you've installed the software that comes with the Hauppauge, you want to go through the settings, make sure everything's fine. Even though there is an Xbox 360 setting, Vegas works better with the PlayStation 3 setting, also I've been told. So if I go into these two setting modes here, firstly you're going to want to make sure it captures at 13.5 megabits per second, and that all these settings match what I have here. And in device settings, you don't really need to touch that at all. So, for example, if this is a clip that's going to go in, all you do, make sure it's going to, where it saves to is where you actually want it. So you know where it's going, you don't just lose the video. Click capture, and this should start recording now. So if I just press play on the Xbox, it will start playing the clip. And that's it. I'll click stop there, and that video should stop playing, save into my folder, and that one's ready. The game will carry on playing as normal, but that's fine. I've finished with capturing now because I've got other clips ready to go in. So if I go into my computer, D drive, this week I created a little folder, and that's where I've saved all the videos in. So only 5 videos, but my last one was quite a long one, so I think this should be fine. What I'm going to do is open up Vegas. I will go through my recording and in editing settings and the rendering settings, so you can see that for yourself. The reason I'm doing this video is because over the about 2 weeks ago now, all my videos decided to disappear from YouTube. I had about 100 videos uploaded, maybe a bit less, about 80, but they all corrupted at the same time during a standard upload, and I've had to start from scratch really. I could have gone through YouTube help and support, but at the end of the day I had a lot of videos up there which weren't HD, and I felt like cleaning them out anyway. So yeah, it is a pain in the ass, but I'll do my best to upload as many as I can again, and really look through what I want to upload, to be honest. Here you got your main project properties. Now this is, before I've even put any videos in, this is what it's gonna, the format the video should be in. I've called it HD PVR because that's a capture card I've got, because I did have another one. You want to make sure you've got it on the right pixel, 1280 by 720, with the high frame rate, because the Hauppauge can actually handle that. Make sure they're square pixels. These, I mean, you can't just copy mine. I mean, I've been playing around with the settings for ages now, and these seem to work the best. Same on the audio, just change this to best. I believe the rest should be there. These you don't need to touch, that's a bonus. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start drag and dropping in my clips. If I go to my folder called this week, you can see here's my files. So what I'll do, I'll just drag all of them into the timeline. Is that an actual full gameplay? Right. So I've just got to figure out what the friggin' hell is going on here. delete that one. I basically recorded the whole game by the look of it. Okay, here's my videos. Yeah, that's a quick scope. Overkill. Another quick scope. Okay, what you want to do, firstly, if you press up on your keyboard, it will make the videos look bigger. Basically, it shortens the timeline. As you can see up here, it's making the timeline smaller, which means you've got more room to really check that the video is where you want it to be. So for example, in this one, I'll have it starting just as I'm moving here, and just drag the video in. That'll cut it, so when I click play now, it's straight into the gameplay. Same at the end. There's about fine. There's one clip. Second one. This I'll have about here. Okay. And I'll cut it about there. Okay. I'm going to go across and grab my third clip, which I believe is an overkill. Pretty standard one. These clips are mainly just non-montage clips that I upload because I'm saving up clips for a montage and just something to upload instead of just deleting them straight away. It keeps it a bit interesting for my channel. And here we go. And this clip is during a 1v1 and it's basically a sick ass no scope. Where do I want that to end? About there is fine. Okay, there's my clips. Looking about 44 seconds long, not too bad. Still curious as to what that other video is. I'll have another quick look. Just see if there is anything in there that I did want. It looks like it's the game where I got that overkill in. Oh no, there is a clip in here. That was it. I'll grab it from about there. I'll shrink the timeline down so I can just delete the rest of the crap off here. If I play that. Yeah. There we go. And I've got a fifth clip. That was basically, I got the triple kill, had a look for the overkill, was a retard, looked in the wrong place, and nothing came. What I'm going to do is insert an audio track now, and this is so that I can just drag and drop a bit of music onto it, which I can trim to the right size. Just go through, find the one I want. I've decided the track I was going to use earlier. Here we go. That one will do. Now obviously it's going to drag the full song on, and I don't want 60 seconds of video with 4.5 minutes of audio, so I'll just drag that short, cut it, fade it out. With each of the videos I like to oops, go on. Each of the videos, if you go into right click and go to properties, disable resample. Okay. The last thing I want to do, just on the video effects, is to add a sharpen. Now I just use the reset to none, which basically it does make, I know it's at 0.000, but it does make that slight little difference by adding a slight sharpen on. You barely even notice on the video itself unless you see a before and after, and it does make it look a little bit better, so it's always worth doing. So there's my 5 video clips, but as you can see I've gaps between them, so what I'll do is I'll drag them together for now. Here we go. So let's just see how they run. Straight away I noticed the problem is in it just went straight into the next video, which you'd expect, but it didn't flow properly. So what if I drag and overlap the video slightly, I don't know what sort you can see on here, but it sort of eases you into it. It doesn't just suddenly change, it sort of fades out and fades a new one in, makes it a bit more seamless. So now if I get the end of the next clip, again you can see it just jumps, just that little bit of fade. You will notice when the actual video is completed, you can see the difference, and it does make it that little bit nicer, especially when it's changing map and changing weapon. So what I'll do on each of these, I'll just put in that slight fade over, and I'll check at the transition period. Now what I noticed is that beat drops about here, see on the timeline. So what I'm going to do actually is see if I can change the order and tie it in a bit better so something sick happens at the drop. Let's have a look how that goes. No, clearly not that one. I'll drop back. I'm just going to change the order of the video in the hope that I can actually get it. Let's try here. Music comes in a bit too... Okay, I'll try again in this order now. So there you can see it's not the best time to kick in, to be honest. Normally you do it on a really sick snipe or something actually good. That's just a bog standard triple kill, but it's just something you might want to take into consideration when you're editing properly, like a proper montage. The main thing you want to focus on is the editing side of it, and syncing up the music, syncing up the gameplay, making it all flow very nicely. This is just a very basic sort of clips I throw together just to upload at the end of the week. You can see how the sound faded out at the end there. Okay. Only problem is I've been an absolute massive dickhead and not put it at the start. So what I'll do, if I hold control, I can select all the clips individually. If you watch, and if I just let go control, boom, dragged it all over to the very start. I'll fade it in at the very start as well. Watch that. There we go. And that is basically ready to be rendered now. So what I'll do is go File, Render As. Now again, these settings I've already put in, but I'll go through them anyway. First thing you want to notice is the Save As type is the Sony AVC. Okay, so select that and then go into Custom down here. And make sure all these settings, you want to change the bitrate to the bitrate that you captured at. So for example in my Hauppauge I put it at 13.5 and that represents that number there. 59.94 is the same frame rate I captured at, 1280 720. So you want to, it's trying to keep all the settings the same, so it captures at a certain pixel and frame rate, and you render the video in the same format. You can see here I'm saving it as an MP4. Video rendering quality is best. So you set all your settings up to the similar, well, same as what I've got if you want. And I just typed in HD PVR there and click save. So in the templates, if you can see at the bottom, I've got my HD PVR down here. Now all I need to do here is put name the video. So this one's going to be Weekend Highlights Ep4, I believe it is. And I'll click save on that. Now all it's going to do is render the video based on all the settings I just applied to it, and this might not be the final version I upload because I sort of rushed through it, and you want to watch the video a couple of times as you're dragging parts closer together, or merging in and making sure it all fits properly. Sometimes it's best to render just a sort of a quick version, just to see if it's all flowing properly and all the settings are what you want. Because on these short videos it's quite easy just to, as you can see here, it's only going to take about 6 minutes, might be even end up less to render the whole lot, so that's good. Yeah, I hope this video has helped people who are trying to capture or render their videos, or even do the basic bits of editing which I've talked through. And if you do have any questions, or there are any other videos you want me to upload of things that I do, editing tricks, this is only using Vegas. I have started using Sony After Effects, which is a whole different ball game. That is it's a lot more versatile, a lot better editing tool, to be honest. But what I know, After Effects is designed for smaller clips, really. It's only a few minutes at a time you really want to be working with, because anything longer starts to take a long time to pre-render the videos as you're viewing them while you're editing. So what I generally like to do is edit individual clips in After Effects and drop them into Vegas to edit the whole project together. That seems to work very well. So yeah, if you have got any other bits and bobs you want me to show you, I'm more than willing to help. I've helped quite a few people on YouTube already, so just let me know, and we'll speak in the future. Let me know what you think of the video, and yeah, subscribe. Cheers. Thanks, guys.
When I see that look on your face, 'cause the music makes me feel good.